Yay! All right, well, now we're out of space again. It seems that's the recurring theme this time of year. Oh, it's like you can see the little guy. Hey, little guy!
It's probably good.
It's probably just a smiley face in there or something. You did good.
Good work. Garlic complete.
Maple syrup makers around here, they've been getting worried.
Yeah. Well, the sap's not running real good. It could be because Sapsquatch is drinking the sap.
Yeah, and anything else he drinks.
Not me, it's not me. I want to show you something. I don't know if you can see, but right now it's 93 degrees. It's just 11.
What's happening?
Oh!
Look at, oh my God!
What is that?
Who is
Can
that?
you get who's stealing the sap?
He's been stealing our sap. That's why we know.
All right, busy day on the farm.
Another day.
Another day. Well, it's a beautiful day. It got actually really nice today, surprisingly. I think it's got to be 70 in here.
Yeah.
It's very comfortable. We, though, have to go collect sap this evening with Harry, of course, because it was a nice day. So it's all hands on deck to get these trays seeded that Betsy prepped yesterday. And she prepped a lot. So, Betsy, how many more do you think we have left to do?
Jose is doing the last of the spinach, so 8 more in spinach and then 5 other paper pots.
Oh, nice. So you got all the main trays done?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we just have green onion and then the lettuce trays to do.
Good. So I can go take a nap?
Isn't that what you've been doing?
Oh, dang. Okay. Okay, she's laying it down a little. I've actually been in the house washing eggs. Thank you very much. Because if we go see Harry tonight, we have to have all of our work done before we can go drink beer and have fun. So
Be merry.
and be merry. Drink and be merry. So yeah. So okay. Well, I will. I'll take on the onion one if that's cool.
Okay.
Do you still have to do the salad mix one?
I got the salad mix done.
Okay, perfect.
It's just the bib and the standard tray.
Okay, perfect.
Those 3 up top are your onion.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we have most of our cool season crops for our first real planting are now in trays. And this, when we're doing spinach, we do a lot of trays because we only plant spinach in any amount 4 times a year. And so every time we do it, it's 20 paper pot trays. So that's a lot of seeding.
A lot.
A lot. But luckily now that are the first ones out of the way. So, but Betsy told me we ran out of seed. I forget sometimes, no matter how many times I run the numbers, sometimes my brain just doesn't wrap around how many seeds we need. So I think though the next time we plant is a different variety, so I think we're okay, but we'll look and see.
Yeah, I just know we like that one variety.
I do like that variety, but it doesn't supposedly do very well in the heat, and we need ones now that'll do good for warm. It's so hard to get spinach to look good when it's warm out. It does not like heat at all. All right, so that's all the tasks for today. We are headed over to Harry's to do some sapping. What are you doing this weekend?
We are actually doing sap as well.
Yeah, they've started doing some sapping, which is good.
A much smaller little setup than what you guys are up to, but
Well, it ain't my setup. Mine wouldn't be that big.
yeah, I'm excited. It's been fun. We're getting a system going.
Yeah, well, that's fun. Well, good. So you'll have a good weekend. You get to be away from me for a weekend. That's nice. All right. Next week there shouldn't be hardly any planting, but that's the last week until the end of the year, where we won't have to plant very much. Good luck.
Then it's game on.
Game on. Okay, good. So that's it. That's it?
That's it.
Everything's out somewhere? Perfect.
That's
Yay! Alright, well now we're out of space again. It seems that's the recurring theme this time of year is there's never enough space. The good news is one of our hoop houses, we're turning it into 2 smaller hoop houses out back here for Betsy. So she can have one that'll have germination space in it. Once they're germinated, the trays can go in there. So we won't have to house any cool season crops in here because this year this entire greenhouse is going to be peppers and pickling cucumbers.
Nice.
Because. So I know we showed you a little bit yesterday when we were planting, but we got this whole thing planted out. So we have broccoli and then some root crops in that far bed. This bed right here is bok choy and small Napa cabbages. Here we have kale and Swiss chard intermixed with small baby lettuces. So all of our bib lettuces are in here. And we kind of interplant because it just helps keep the soil covered. And the kale will outgrow the lettuce, which is perfect. And then that last bed is all lettuces. And then back here we have spinach. So we put a cover over that bed because it's so close to that outer wall and the heater is all the way on the other side. And that cover will just help to keep those crops a little more protected. They shouldn't need it, but it was 30 degrees in here this morning when we got up and we were running the heater on the other side. And we have a couple of nights coming up that are down. I think one is 14, one is 19. So that's going to push the limits of what we're doing here. So luckily though, or I'm hoping, those are the last 2 super cold nights we have. But the days are getting nice and warm. As soon as these crops take off, it'll be so beautiful in here. Last year it was so nice and green, and I can't wait. What's going on here?
Huh?
What's going on here?
Some mud.
Lots of mud.
Yep. Well, so far it's not too bad like years ago, huh?
No, it was definitely worse.
Yeah. Just here, this little spot here.
It's fine as long as we don't have any big trucks come, and then we're all right.
Yeah.
I do think we need to bring in some gravel though for here and over
Oh yeah, we
in
have
front
to
of the house.
fix the area here.
All right, so it's Sunday the 23rd.
Yep.
And we took kind of part of the day off. We went over to Uncle Harry's and hung out with some relatives, which was fun. And now, before it gets dark or late out, it's about 4 o'clock right now, I needed to get these trays watered because it's pretty dry in here. The problem is is that a bird?
Woodpecker?
Wow. Get out of here, woodpecker.
I think it is.
No, I think it is too. So, yeah, so I wanted to get in here and get this watered before it gets too dark out or late because the temperatures have been, we woke up the other morning and it was 27 degrees on that side, which I was a little worried, but I don't think we froze anything. Maybe a few of the spinach that were close to the door. But you know, a lot of these cool season crops can get down around between 22 and 27 without a problem.
Yeah.
Especially if they're undercover and there's no frost settling on them. The frost, I think, does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So I'm just in here. These are all the new trays we did the other day. We haven't watered them yet, so I'm going to get them watered. And then Jose, we're going to run the heat in here a little bit higher than normal tonight just to keep everything dried out so it doesn't sit kind of wet.
Yeah.
And then starting tomorrow, we'll start letting the temperatures at night get down to about 30 in here, 35, because all this stuff can handle it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I'm just going to water, and then later on, we were thinking of candling eggs. Do you think we have time today? Did you plug in the candler?
Yeah.
You did? All right, so we're going to go through and candle those eggs, because remember, if you remember, the power went out.
Yeah.
And so that incubator was shut down for we don't know how long, at least an hour.
Yeah.
And possibly up to 6 hours. So we don't know, because we don't know what time the power went out.
Yeah.
But we're going to candle the eggs, and hopefully we have some surviving.
Maybe it's something.
Oh, it's something else.
Yeah.
Something with the wind. Who knows? All right.
All
All right, well, I'm going to get this watering done, and then we'll go inside.
Yep. Look
Okay.
at the spinach, it's good, huh?
Oh yeah, the spinach looks really
Yeah.
good. Oh, you mean over there? Yeah, it looks really nice. Thank you. For those of you who've been watching since sometime around this time last year, if you remember, we had a huge problem in here with mice last spring. Definitely with our winter squash, they would clear out trays. So I've been keeping a really good eye. So far, no signs of mice. The problem is, because there hasn't been anything in here all winter, they haven't been in here. But now they'll start figuring out that we're working in here and the seeds are in here, so I got to keep an eye because we've got to keep that under control. We can't go through what we went through last year. We reseeded lots of trays last year, lots and lots of trays. Almost all of our winter squash had to be reseeded. So we're candling eggs. They're looking pretty good. The problem is we don't know. This one's no good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can candle pretty easy. It probably should be a little darker in here, but usually we can tell. So you can see when there's something growing in the egg. The problem we're worried about is that these may have started growing and now they're not.
Dead.
They might be dead, but I can't quite tell.
This one is not really
That's
nothing.
no good, no.
Mhm.
This is a no good one.
Yeah.
I think this one's no good. I don't know. Yeah, I'm feeling like some of these started and then stopped. And
Yeah, good.
yeah, good.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, it's like you can see the little guy. Hey,
It's totally good.
little guy! All right. Hold that. One more tray. One more tray. Yeah, I don't even know where we're going to put all these when they start hatching.
In the air fryer.
Alright, last tray. Wow, I'm shocked because all those early ones we put in that I thought wouldn't be good were good. I get these back in the incubator. I'm sure they said, put the blanket back on. Alright, that was fun.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, the interesting part is the incubator was off for quite a while and they did alright. So,
For the rest of the video, enjoy the black
the
kitty.
cat. Well, guess what Betsy and I are doing again today?
More garlic.
Betsy's favorite thing. Did you just say no, Jose? I don't know. Okay, well, you're cut off. Go back outside.
You'll know by the smell soon
Yeah,
enough.
you'll know. Yeah, so we have several days of garlic that need to be done. So this is day number 2. You'll probably see us do day number 3, possibly day number 4. But then I think we'll be done with garlic. I don't think it'll take us longer than that. I just threw some on the floor. Yeah, we're trying to get worked through all this garlic because this is the last probably slow week we have. And Betsy just informed me she's not going to be here next week. So I'm going to have to work by myself. So what I'm going to do is get all the garlic done this week and do all the fun work next week. That'll make me happy. No, so it's, we've kind of had a winter storm warning overnight. You were even surprised when you got here.
Yeah, it's crazy the difference. Like, I only live, 15, 20 minutes away?
Yeah.
20 minutes?
She lives a little south of us, and
the snow belt, it's real.
yeah, we definitely live in the snow belt. So I called and gave her the option not to come in today, and she's like, no, I'm coming. And then she got here and said, I shouldn't have come. But she's here now, so we're going to put her to work. So tomorrow, Jose and I are actually, because it's supposed to be a pretty nice day tomorrow, nicest day of the week, like 40. So we're going to Betsy's got a few things she's got to do in the greenhouse. We're going to replant celery for the 3rd time because we cannot get it to germinate. Part of the problem is the first time we buried it because I forgot to remind Betsy not to bury it and it needs light to germinate. The second time We barely buried it, but we don't have any coming up yet. So we're going to try it one more time, not buried at all in the littlest bit. Usually if we just sprinkle a little soil to help with soil contact, we still get germination on most things. Apparently the celery is a no-go. And then we have our onions are sprouting in there. So we have lots and lots of trays of onions sprouting. I went in there this morning and watered everything really good. And then hopefully within the next few days we can start putting everything outside into the germination and get it out of here and move in some other things we need. So anyway, yeah, tomorrow we'll be outside planting because it's supposed to be warm. But for today, we're peeling garlic. So this will go in the dehydrator overnight tonight. I think we did 101 degrees last time and 10 hours or 8 hours.
Really?
I can't remember. I don't know. I was asking you, not.
I don't know. I wasn't here for that part.
That's true.
I put it in the dehydrator and walked
I know,
away.
but you wrote it in the book afterwards, I feel like.
Did I?
I hope you did anyway. All right. I guess we should get back to work. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely wrote something in the book. What you wrote, I don't know.
It's probably just a smiley face in there or something. You did good.
Good work. Garlic complete. That's all it says. Alright, so we are just finishing up with the garlic. So these are 5 trays of straight minced garlic. And then I have 2 trays right here of garlic salt that we did. Betsy and I have got to become more efficient. While we love doing garlic, it's a lot of work for the small amount of garlic that we're putting on the trays. And in order to be cost effective to sell this stuff at market, we have to learn how to do our garlic more efficiently. So we're going to be in the market for better ways to process the garlic. Because we definitely think this will sell well at market, we can probably charge a premium since it's garlic that we grew right here on the farm. It's also, if it takes us, I don't know, maybe, what do you think it took? 5 hours probably? Approximately.
Probably close to.
Yeah, 4.5, 5 hours to do all of this is not, we're spending way too much of our time to get way too little product. So that's on our bucket list.
Charge that much of a premium.
Each jar is $20. No, we're not that good. But, we do want to be making a good living, all of us. So it's important that we figure out how to do this better. Ooh, it does smell good though. Yummy! All right. So each shelf was a cup and a quarter of cloves. Then we minced that in the food processor. Then we spread it out on the tray. So in case you want an idea of how much we're doing. The garlic salt, we're doing 1 pound of salt to 3/4 of a cup of garlic. Which is working out to be pretty good, I think. And then can you hand me the jars that are right there? Mm-hmm. I know your hands are wet, I'm sorry. So this is what we got the other day. This is the minced garlic. We got a 1/2 gallon jar. And then these are the garlic salt. Now these have not yet been worked at all. They're real chunky in there. So it's not going to make very much when we are said and done. But I'm definitely going to finish processing it and sell it at market. So, all right, time for dishes. So Harry,
Yes.
Today is a big day for you.
It is.
What is it?
It's my birthday.
Yay!
I feel like it's a little suspicious that your birthday falls during sapping season, don't you?
You know, I was born to run. Like the sap
Like
does.
the sap. I see. So anyway, every year you have a problem here at the sapping station with the Sapsquatch.
Oh, and sap happens?
Yeah.
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 It does.
Yeah.
So you've heard the stories.
I've heard the stories of your Sapsquatch.
Well,
They're legendary.
It came back from my great-great-grandma.
Uh-huh.
Was telling me this story. She lived over by the haywire and stuff. And she said, she was telling me about this creature in the spring in the snow would come down through. They were logging and it would come around the trucks and stuff or not trucks, but around the horses and stuff around the old, which tar paper shacks, she calls them, the logging homes. But anyway, she'd see that creature they would. And in the spring, they would put out taps and stuff and make a little maple syrup. And she said this creature would grab the bucket sometimes and run.
Oh, no. Well, you have even a bigger problem because sometimes he steals your beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's great big white guy, big furry guy.
Yeah. Well, I have a funny feeling he's going to be making an appearance tomorrow here at the Sap Shack.
Huh.
Don't you think so? Here we go.
Wow. That's the rumor.
That's the rumor. That's the rumor. So what do we have here, Harry?
Oh. Look
at this. I feel like Sapsquatch is going to come into reality. What do you think?
Oh, I think so.
Oh, can you get it, Jose? There you go. There you go.
He's good.
Hey, a little creepy. A little creepy.
That's good.
You like
it?
it?
It's nice and
It's
tight,
good.
huh?
Can you see good with it?
Yeah.
Don't pull on it too hard. This wasn't the most expensive one on the market, was it, Auntie?
No, but
His financial advisor wouldn't let him get the good one.
His financial advisor was cheap. So anyway, Jose tomorrow is going to make an appearance for the Sap crew as Sapsquatch.
yes.
Yes.
And I mean, it's gonna be. He's gonna get my snow machine.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I think
no.
he's gonna get the machine and go around and. I'm gonna have thinking he's taking my machine.
I think everybody's going to be real scared. Look at him.
They are. He's scary.
Did you have to pay extra for the mustache on the costume, or did that come with it?
That came with it. Look at it. Woo!
Wow. Okay. We definitely have issues. All right. So tomorrow.
Is it hot in there?
No.
Good.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He's going to be out on the snowmobile.
He looks like you can see good
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
All right.
So tomorrow we're going to be
It's
having a
nice.
little bit of fun.
Oh yes.
All right.
It's my day after my birthday.
Yeah, it'll be the day after your birthday present. Hopefully this isn't going to keep going on all year, is it?
Well, at least for a couple more times. We got Family Day.
Oh yeah, we got to talk
And
about your
then
birthday.
we got the news reporter coming down because they heard. They called me. They heard that the Sapsquatch been hanging around here.
Oh no.
Yes, and all the other maple syrup makers around here, they've been getting worried.
Yeah. Well, the sap's not running real good. It could be because Sapsquatch is drinking the sap.
Yeah, and anything else he drinks.
Not me. It's not me.
It's not you.
It's not. That's not the only thing he drinks. He gets into my beer.
Yeah, I know. I know. All right. All right. So we'll be back tomorrow with part 2 of this.
Yes.
I'll put the football shoulders on him.
That's your husband.
Is that too tight?
No, he never did like to breathe.
I'm here inside of the high tunnel because today we try to planting here inside. And I want to show you something. I don't know if you can see, but right now it's 93 degrees. It's just 11 in the morning, and the temperature outside is 32 degrees. It's hot. So yeah, the good news is gonna be good day to work here. So we want to try to see what happened, because the weather for the next couple of days is gonna be a little crappy, a little cold. So we want to try to see how the crop will be here, if there will be okay in the cool weather. I think it's gonna be, because they are supposed to be cool weather crop, something like that. All right. First thing I will uncover. I will move the plastic. It's hot. All right. I think for now we need just 2 beds. Oh yeah, that's good. Looks good. This is a good sign when you find this thing in your soil, which means your soil is healthy. Go back and make it work. It is hot right now. Where we are here in 101 degrees. 101 is hot. Yeah, but I think for now the hard work is done. I had 3 beds ready to plant in. The one in the middle is gonna be carrot. So supposed to be, we'll be planting in another week, I think. Yeah, I think for now I will cover with black fabric, yeah, sort of like a plastic. And okay, I think we are ready here, ready to see what happened. All right, it's too hot here inside, so I put down the little wall, so to get a little airflow here inside. It was 101 degrees about maybe 10 minutes ago. Now it's 91 degrees. That's good. I had the spinach and salad mix ready to be transplanting here and the first bed. Yeah, outside is just 37 degrees. Yummy, yummy. Today is National Spinach Day, Spinaca.
Ooh, it's warm in here.
A little bit.
Yeah. What are we up to?
Sorry.
What are we up to?
Today is the first day.
Yeah, we're planting super early inside of these high tunnels. Well, this high tunnel, the other one's not ready.
Yeah.
So we are doing, Jose already has the spinach in, which is easy because it's paper pot. He's got some lettuce in. Are you planting a little more lettuce still? And then I am going to work on, we have some root crops here ready to go. And then this bed we're going to save for carrots because it's fairly weed free. And we want to try to get a nice early start on carrots. We're not starting the carrots today. The carrots are a little ways out. We'll wait till after this next cold snap. But as long as he wants to use the bed, we might start him a little earlier than I was thinking. So this bed is going to be root crops and then probably some cabbage or bok choy. Then we're going to eventually have to do this next bed. We need broccoli. We got some other regular lettuces. So we're going to need to be using that. I'm debating on, because I'll probably interplant the broccoli with the spinach because the spinach will be done about the time broccoli is ready to start picking. So I might do some interplanting there. Try that out. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Well, here we go. We got to go to Harry's tonight, so we got to get our work done.
What's happening?
Whoa!
Oh my God!
What is that?
Who is that?
Who's stealing the sack?
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
He's
it's a sack.
Oh my God!
He took this.
Who is that?
Hey, the Sapsquatch.
Where's he
The Sapsquatch! The Sapsquatch!
Oh, I didn't get it,
He's been stealing our sap. That's why we know.
You're taking my beer.
I'm looking for Harry.
You took my nap. You took all the sap.
Is he the Sapsquatch? Look at him.
It was not good. It was amazing. Jose did a great job. I love that he ran up and stole the sap.
I know he's good there.
I'm sure he's
I
thinking
love it.
about what he could do. No, that's cute. What are we doing, Jose?
Right now, nothing.
Oh, no, nothing. So we were at Harry's again this morning. This should be the last time for a few days, though. Jose was doing the costume again for the news. So did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time. Now, though, we have to get back to work, and we have several days of storm this weekend. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday all look bad, and they're calling for over a foot of snow.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so we want to get a bunch of stuff done today and tomorrow morning, so we're all caught up and don't really have to do anything for the weekend. Now, I have a lot of computer stuff I need to do this weekend. I need to finish getting the garden plan finalized because the schedule has to get put together. That's the thing I have to do, is really sit down and do the schedule. Because once we're operating, there's not time to try to figure out what needs to happen. It's all planned out before the season ever starts.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to work on that. And I need like 2 or 3 days of sitting in the house to get it done. Usually I have it done by now, so I'm a little behind. Then right now we're moving all of our onions. Most of our onions are now sprouted. And we like to keep the trays in the germination room till they're about 80% sprouted, 90% sprouted. They'll finish sprouting out here. It's just they sprout faster in the heat. So we are moving them from in there to out here. But we don't have any space. So Jose just set up this pallet over here. We're going to set them there, and then we'll move. Today we planted our first round of tomatoes and peppers, thanks to Betsy. Yay, Betsy. So she got those done, and we did a very small planting of those things just because she's gone next week and won't be here. Usually we would be planting next week, but she did a first planting now. We'll do a second planting when she gets back. So yeah, so we're going to move out some of the stuff we need to germinate in here. For sure, the peppers and tomatoes will go into the germination room, and then we might move in like some of this spinach and stuff just because we need it to germinate, and I don't think we're seeing any yet. No, it's not looking good at all. So we need to get them germinating. So All right, you ready to move trays again? That's what we do this time of year. We move trays.
Yep, ready?
All right, let's do it. Ooh, nice job.
Well, it take me a lot of
A
time.
long time.
Yeah.
Well, he's trying to do a really good job of cleaning the grass out of these beds because we want to try to get the grass under control. We have a huge problem with
Yeah.
grass around here, mostly because this was pasture before it was what we were planting. So anyway, we're still running up against the clock as far as we got a real cold stretch coming. And we wanted to get some planting done, but it's cold in here.
It's cold?
Mm-hmm.
It's hot.
Well, that's because you've been working. I've been in the house.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's 50 degrees. All right, so I have to finish planting over here, which was Napa cabbages. I'm going to finish planting in here. And then here is going to be lettuces and broccoli, I think. Or green onions. I need to put some green onions in here. So you're going to see us working on that. This next bed that Jose's been working on is going to be kale and Swiss chard, I think. We also just put in our first cucumbers and summer squash to be germinated. Ooh. This is supposed to be a summer squash or cucumber, and the next one summer squash or cucumber. These two beds, because they're in the middle of the house, they'll stay the warmest. So I'm not sure yet what we're going to do, but we'll figure it out. But for now, because I'm worried we have a super cold night coming up, like 16 degrees, this is really just a test to see how all of this stuff does during this really cold stretch. We also need to plant that kale and Swiss chard, but I don't want to lose it. So I'm nervous about planting it until after that cold snap. So I think we're just going to stick with what we're doing, see how it comes through those really cold nights, and then go from there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Is it raining?
Yeah.
It's raining. We're supposed to get an ice storm tonight.
Yeah.
So they're saying between 1/4 inch and 1 inch of ice. I think 1 inch of ice are going to cause some problems for us and for other people. Hopefully we don't lose power again.